Normally I don't cover reality TV, but I feel like I gotta make an exception for this one. Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, O'Dear K, the Overview, back again with another video. I gotta talk about this new upcoming series coming on Netflix, but some of you might have already known about this show since I'm finding out about this right now. That show is called Temptation Island, and I'm gonna explain it in a way where it's like, yeah, we've seen all these reality TV shows where it's like, oh, we're meeting up with new singles, or these group of people on an island trying to hopefully not waste enough money having sex, or at least making any gestures of love with each other. The difference in this show is that we're bringing in already established couples into an island where the challenge is they have to tempt themselves to be separated from each other and hopefully not exploit any of their love or gain attraction to another lover. I gotta say, I didn't even know this was an actual thing going on because I feel like, okay, I'm seeing all the stuff like Love is Blind, Connection Island, or whatever the mother shows are. I'm used to the ones on Netflix, to be honest with you. But for this series, I'm seeing some Spanish clips on TikTok where I feel like I'm doing that old school YouTube thing where back in the day when we watched a new show, or in this case, anime perhaps, a new episode would show up on TV, and if we didn't get to watch the episode on time, they would put the clips on YouTube, but it would be that thing where it'd be episode 17 part 1, episode 17 part 2. We'd be watching it whole with a loop. That's how I got to watch some of the episodes on TikTok, and funny enough, everybody refers to Montoya, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this dude, he suffered the most, and I'm like, bro, I got to watch the full episode because I saw the clip within context, so I'm like, okay, so what, he cheated, and then seeing all the build-up and backup scene as leading into that moment, I was like, man, I feel you. And if I'm gonna be brutally honest, this show, I don't know how it's going to be going on Netflix because I feel like this show specifically was on a Spanish channel, and I don't know if they're going to Americanize it or bring in some new people, or at least just say, oh, it's a continuation off of that show because it's still going on, but this is going to be like the American version of the show. Hopefully they get some good singles on here because if I'm going to be honest with you, Netflix, when they do this type of show, they get somehow some of the baddest girls out there, but then again, some of the guys I'm like, I like you, some of you are fine, but then half of you are scumbags for real. I don't know what to expect, so let's take a look.
Okay, couples, are you ready to put your relationships to the ultimate test?
Ready.
Standing in front of you are 24 eligible singles. They are on this island for one reason: to tempt you.
I really have to live with all these guys.
There might be some trouble in the house, a little trouble in paradise.
I guess it is kind of different than the other one.
Let's get out the villa and go have fun.
This is a perfect situation to see if I could trust him. Cheers. Thanks for coming on this date with me.
I was not open to romantic vibes until last night.
Yeah, that exaggerated Netflix acting.
Girls in this house with my threesome fantasy. Yeah.
I genuinely don't think that in the real world he would have ever did this to me.
Yeah, that's the thing I kind of do want to see, like them watching the clips.
Stop dipping the straw in it like that.
Also new Temptation Haven.
No cameras, but whenever you enter, it sends a light to the other villa.
Oh my god. I love this for me.
All this sensual stuff, shit.
Temptation
getting
Island
hot in
is a
here.
bit of a risk.
I know that when I come to her in the end, we will choose each other. The connection I feel with you is very real.
This is my worst nightmare.
We think we know someone until we don't.
Do you want to live together? You want to leave alone? Or have you connected?
It's like they're
with
villains for
somebody
real,
new?
like I know they know.
This journey is meant to give you answers to the questions that you
Oh,
brought
pause,
to the island.
bruh.
Are you truly meant to be together
I hope that we get through this.
or not?
Oh, it's not too far, too. Nice. So far, I can say this trailer was kind of doing its thing of reintroducing it to the new ages. And I could just say, with our new audience on this one, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Too Hot to Handle, but with the fact that you can actually have them see and look in the footage. Like, if I'm going to be realistic with you, some of it, I don't even know if it's actually real. I feel like I'm starting to get to that point where I'm noticing little things. Like with the other original show, I'm starting to feel like, okay, those are actual people with connections. And also because maybe it's because it's Latin, I feel like, yeah, real drama goes down and I feel like I know how sneaky we are. But with this, I kind of want to see how things go. And plus, funny enough, it is coming out in March, which I would have expected this to be like a summer release. Like, I know we're going to be entering spring, and I feel like we're going to get our little decent Netflix shows and movies for right now, but they save some of the big reality stuff for the summer. I don't know if I'm going to talk about this show, I'm going to be honest with you, because I feel like, yeah, I would have to have the capacity to binge it, and then have notes on my own hand, have my own personal beefs, because I feel like if I watch this show and seeing as though, yeah, this is American audiences, and I feel like we're more, American people more different in this case, because I feel like, oh, we're going to get attached to some of them are going to be scumbags right off the gate. We're going to see at least 2 genuine connections, but I feel like, yeah, this is going to be that whole thing where it's like, oh, I didn't mean to do it, knowing like, come on, man, you know what you did. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of wish, and I don't even know if it is, I kind of wish that we actually got another season of Too Hot to Handle before this, because I feel like Too Hot to Handle for Netflix is what this show is, minus the actual feedback. I don't know if that show is canceled, but if it is, man, that sucks, and it kind of feels like this is going to be put in this place. And hopefully they can put out a new version of the game, because I'm still kind of playing those things. And I'm still waiting for the 4th chapter to come out, because I feel like, yeah, they might as well keep this going, and they did kind of reintroduce the last new aspect of the last season. But hopefully Temptation Island has a good watch. And if there's a Montoya moment, I don't even know who it's going to be. And lucky enough, I'm going to see some of these people exaggerate for the most part. And I feel like this show hopefully does, I think it is going to do it, because I feel like every other show has done it on Netflix, where they have the American version and then they do another separate version like Germany, Spain, or something like that. Hopefully they could try and do that too. Those are my thoughts, and also kind of wanted to put this out there because this has been my obsession, because I've been trying to watch the episodes. I haven't watched all of them, or I don't know what streaming service or thing has it. I've just been scrolling through TikTok, like doing episode blank, part 1, part 2, whatever I can find the clips in actual order. But I guess Netflix's version is going to have to do for now. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.